In the meantime, here she is, Virginia Prodan.
Yes.
She is the author of a new book, Saving My Assassin. This is a tale told out of Romania. Give us the quick version.
I grew up in communist and socialist Romania, and I watched my parents, like many Americans now, being fearful of government and giving all the rights to the government, thinking that everything will be okay. But I also watched them inside of my home, whispering how horrible the government is and the fact that the government will take away their freedom. So inside of me, I discovered insecurity. I was nobody's child, and in the same time, a fire to find the truth and find out why the adults don't speak the truth. So I went to law school thinking that going to law school, I'm going to find the truth and I'm going to speak up for the truth.
Beautiful.
But the good Lord helped me to have a client who invited me to church, and I heard the pastor saying, Jesus Christ saying, I am the truth, the way, and the life. Nobody comes to the Father except to me. Beautiful. And that day I accepted Christ, and I realized that He is the truth, and He equipped me for a time like that, to defend Christian and human rights cases.
Beautiful.
And I was later on, as I was defending Christian and human rights cases, I became a target. I was arrested, tortured, placed under house arrest, and the reason the book is called Saving My Assassin is because the dictator sent a client to my office who, when he came, pulled his jacket, took his gun, and pointed to my face and said, I'm not your client. I am here to kill you because you do not want to listen to stop defending Christian. Unknown to me at that time, my cases became part of United Nations reports on human rights violations.
What a story.
President Ronald Reagan got involved, and also United States decided to take the most favored nation status from dictator because he was lying. But the story doesn't end there. Because President Ronald Reagan was involved, I was allowed to come to United States of America. I came empty-handed. I didn't know one word in English. I learned English. I went back to law school, this time in Dallas, Texas. I opened my law firm, and one day in my law firm, a man came with a case. He presented the case, and at the end, he looked at me frustrated and said, Virginia, don't you recognize me? And I thought, who is this man? And he showed me his Securitate ID. I realized I was face to face with my assassin.
Wow.
And he shared what God is doing in his life, and I shared what God is doing in my life. And I told him that I'm writing the book. And he asked me to let him write a chapter in my book. And today you can read in my book, Saving My Assassin.
Well, this is the point in the show where we normally do sunny side up. This is the sunny side up. You're
Sunny
alive,
side up.
so that's the sunny side. That's a positive. And you saved someone else through Christ.
Absolutely, and what God is doing in his life is amazing. You can go to virginiaprodanbooks.com and you can buy the book.
Virginia Prodan, Prodan.
Yes,
Yeah.
And today I am here. I'm involved with Alliance Defending Freedom. I was a troublemaker in Romania. I'm a troublemaker here.
We need troublemakers.
Yes,
We do.
yes.
Shake it up.
And let me tell you, I came empty-handed. I had with me two girls under 10 years old, and I was pregnant with my son. And this is America. My first daughter graduated from SMU, my second daughter from Harvard Law School, and my son from United States Air Force Academy.
Beautiful.
America is the best country in the world. It's time for us to stand up. And I want to say to American people, I am under 5 feet tall. There is nothing special about me. It's special about Christ in me. And we as Americans, because I'm an American citizen now, we brought Christ and freedom back back to countries all over the world. It's time for us to stand up and bring Christ and freedom and prosperity back to America. You can do it. God in you can do it. And it's time right now. We have what it takes.
People are applauding right
Wow.
now. What a great way to kick off the show. 3 shows, Saving My Assassin, Virginia Prodan. Terrence, if you're out there, wow, what a powerful message to hear from this lady. It's something a lot of Americans need to hear, Terrence.
No, absolutely. Ms. Prodan, thank you very much for your message.